Hi everyone, it's Nikki from Gummy Line Plans, and this is my 2021 planner lineup video. So I'm going to show you all these planners and journals. These are planners and journals, I must stress that point. Yeah, so these are basically planners. These four over here and these four over here are journals. So I'm just going to give you a very quick overview of each one and what each one is for. And yeah, so here we go. So I'm going to first move everything out of the way. So let me take these away, take those away, I'll take those away, and I'm going to start with these two first. But I'm gonna, yeah, I'll just put this one to the side, and I'm gonna start with this one over here. And this, of course, is my B6 Stalogy bullet journal. And I'm waiting for my cover from Lonkie from Pots for Dots. I've ordered, I've ordered matching covers for both of these. I can't wait for them to come, leather covers. And so when they're in the new year, when they get here, I will do an unboxing of those two covers. But for now, I've got these covers on. So this cover you will probably recognize if you've watched a few of my videos. This is one of Lonkie's. This is her vegan, her cork version, and it's so sparkly. Look how nice and sparkly it is. And I love this. Don't get me wrong, I love this. But I am first and foremost a leather girl. So I open it up. I've got my Anique pen. I've got a picture of my husband and my boys. What I did was I did a bit of a cheat for my future log, and I bought one of these from Tempeh and A. It's a Christian planner. It's basically a monthly, and it goes all the way to August 2022. And all I basically do is I've written in my regular appointments and birthdays, and then I'll just, so this basically is going to be my future log. So that goes in. When the B6 cover comes, there's going to be a pocket for my stickers. So these are my stickers. These are all Tempeh and A stickers. So I have my mood tracker, I've got my YouTube stickers, I've got my weather stickers, I've got my Instagram stickers, decorative stickers, my weather symbols. So yeah, these are all from Tempeh and A. I will link these shops below. Pops the Dots I will link below. Tempeh and A I will link below in the description box. This is my Stalogy, which was gifted to me by Marianne from Plan with Marianne. She used to be the Blow Malfa. She's now changed her channel name. I will link her below as well. She's a fantastic and quite an amazing functional planner. I'm not going to do a full flip through of this. I've done this before, but basically what I have been doing in here is my weeklies, and I have been doing so I actually did 2 weeks in a row here because it's Christmas and New Year and there's not much going on. I don't normally decorate this much as well on the weekly pages, or really any of the pages. This is about as good as it gets because I do functionally plan. I save all my decoration and my sort of main creativity for my journals, which I'll show you in a few moments. So there, I didn't even bother doing my rolling weekly and my stay in touch. I just put the boxes in there, and then I do my daily pages. And my daily pages basically as and when I need them. So obviously for Christmas there's the New Year week. This week I did stay in touch. I didn't do a rolling weekly for these 2 weeks from the 21st of the 12th to the 3rd of the 1st because I'm not really doing any work, so I didn't really want to waste the time there doing the rolling weekly. So I just did a stay in touch, and then I've got my daily pages over here. And then I didn't do daily page for Christmas Day, for Boxing Day, or for Sunday. I did one for today, and last one was for Christmas Eve. There I've got my words of the year. I don't know if you guys know about that. It's actually quite a lovely thing, but there's quite a lot on the internet about word of the year, so I'm not going to go into that right now. But I've got 4 words. Mine are change, connect, create, and family. And then I'm on page 135 of 365. So I've got plenty to do. So, okay, moving on. I'm waffling a bit. I really do apologize. So moving this to the one side, this is a cover that I got from Utterly Cool Leather in 2018 when she was still in South Africa. She's now in Ireland. And if I can find her link, I'll link below. But for South Africans, it's not really a viable option, and which is why I'm so happy we've got Lonkie from Props for Dots. And in here, I've got my, there's a picture of her husband and myself. I've got my Map for Life blueprint, which essentially is a goals planner, an action planner. It's got a weekly monthly planner section, and it's got a weekly planner section, and it's got note pages. So between the two of these together, the bullet journal and my blueprint, I'm going to call it the blueprint, the Map for Life blueprint, my apologies, getting very tongue tied today. These are going to be my main 2 planners for the year. These are going to be my daily planners. So what I'm going to be doing is this. So let me just stick that in. So of course the first thing I did was, and I do apologize to the Map for Life people, but I really am not a spiral bound O-ring planner person, book person. So I immediately sliced off, I took off the spiral coil, sliced it down, just the little boxes off, and I put it onto discs. It's just what I do. I've got some sticky notes here. This is the whole goal setting process. If you guys want me to do a more in-depth review of this planner, please comment down below and let me know, and I'll do that with pleasure. But basically what I've done is I've set my goals for the year. I've left, it gives you space for 10 goals. I've set in here, because I'm using this mainly as a business planner, I have set 4 major goals in here. And then from there I will then do the smaller goals and projects, and it gives you space for that. So basically, let me show you a blank. So you basically get your goal sheet where you actually put your goal statement, and it gives you your, you almost make it a SMART goal. So you give your motivation, what inspires you, what could keep you from reaching that goal, what do I need. So what do I need from other people, what do I need from myself. Do I need association, as in with people? Do I need to collab? Do I need to be with other groups and companies? How will I know when I've measured the goal? Set a deadline for the goal and date and sign. It gives you a vision board page, and then it gives you your project sheet. And I'll be honest with your action plan and your project sheet. So I'll be honest with you, I never really understood before, because I've used a Map for Life on and off for the past 4 or 5 years now. And it really is a fantastic planner, especially if you want to set goals and get to where you want to be. But I've never understood how to use this. But what I realized it is, if you've heard and if you've watched Marianne's videos and you've seen a couple of mine from my bullet journal, what it basically is a monthly version. I just want to get to one of them that I've actually done. It's a monthly version of a rolling weekly. So in a rolling weekly, what you have is you have Monday to Sunday, and you have the tasks that you do on a daily basis or a semi-daily basis. And then instead of writing them down on your daily pages every single day, what you would do is you would just then put a little dot under the day that you actually did those tasks. And it's the same concept with the stay in touch. So this over here, and I'm not sure if you can see it, I'm just going to bring it up a little bit, and I hope I'm in frame here. But what you've got here is you've got your action plan. So you've got your major tasks. So it says list the actions in chronological order, but my brain doesn't work that way. So what I'm going to do is I've already made a list of things that I need to do or tasks or projects that are going to get me to the goals that I have set. And so what I'll do is, I'm not going to worry about chronological order of the action steps per se, but what I am going to do is I'm going to make a list here of all the things and projects and different steps that I need to take to get to where I want to be. And then over here, it starts here by January weeks. So these are the weeks. So first week, so 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5, and it lists all the way up to week 52. And every time I work on those goals in a week, I'm going to then put my tick over here. So basically it's a rolling monthly. And I think that is actually brilliant because it keeps you on track. Then I'm skipping ahead. And I've got this, then you get your monthly pages. So I've got January, and what I like about this is that all the monthly pages are together. And it goes all the way to January 2022, and then you get your weekly action plan, where you have your where it's called the WAP here, the WAP, the weekly action plan. So what you do is you go to your goals, action, and plan. And you would see here and you would say, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this week, and this week, and this week. So, you know, because you won't be doing everything at the same time, because you obviously have got your everyday tasks that you have to do as well. And we only have so many hours in the day. So you would go to your, when you're setting up your weekly pages, then you would go first to your goals, then you would go to your monthly, first your monthly action plan, to your monthly, see what you have on the go for that month. So like I'm doing a video collab with Namsa Romano on the 12th of January. I'm going to her place. We're going to do it in person. It's going to be a blast. So watch out for that one. And I've got other things on the go. So you first go there and you fill in. So this week over here, I've got lunch with a friend and her son tomorrow. We were hoping to go to Woodbank tomorrow for on Thursday for the weekend. So I've already put it in there. And so then I fill it in over here. Then you go to your goals page and you see, okay, so I'm not that busy this week, for example. So then under my weekly action plan, I'm going to put here, okay, I want to do this goal, this action step, or this project, or work on this project, or whatever like that, and I would list those there. And then you've got your to-do list, and we just take a blank one. Then you've got your to-do list for your normal everyday weekly tasks, things that you have to do for your home and all the other areas of your life, as well as your business. You've also then got your checklist down here, which is part of the goal setting process, which I can go through for you. You've got your grade 8, which is also reading the guiding statements, visualizing your goals, and so on and so forth. And then here's a habit tracker, so you can actually put your own habits in. You can even put them for each area of your life. The 8 areas they've got listed for your, for the wheel of life. And again, if you want me to go through this in detail, please comment down below and just say, please, would you do that video? And I'll do it with pleasure. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put my own habits in here, and then you just track your habits. Then you've got a little expense tracker over here. You've got Saturday, Sunday, and it's a timed weekly. It's a really fantastic weekly plan, actually. It's a really good one. Then, and it goes all the way to the end of the year. Then you get your notes and your goals. So I have made, when I was doing my goal setting, focus areas. I'm busy selling and loading onto my online store, which I'm hoping to launch in January. Jeenah from Messy Art Creations, I'm going to be stocking quite a few of her journals and her art journals and her spiral journals and things like that, and as well as my own inserts, so video ideas. And so you've got really quite a few note pages. And what I had to do as well, because the discs were bigger than the spiral, is I just made some cuts with my guillotine, some printer paper, and made a whole lot. So this has got a lot of note paper in. And then what I also have in here is they have a finance section, which I've got nothing in there at the moment, so I've done nothing with that. But I do have the little bill tracker and expense tracker and income tracker sheets that I downloaded from Etsy. So I'm going to reprint these A5, I call it A5 Slim, because obviously I've cut off that little bit where the spiral was, and I'm going to put the bill trackers and that in here as well. So that's basically my 2 ongoing, mainly for my business, but also just for my everyday, my schedule, and then what I'm going to use then, because I'm going to use this for weekly and monthly, and for notes and that sort of you know, finances, that sort of thing. My bullet journal is going to become my daily, because I can carry it with me. So I'm going to carry on with my daily pages, and then it's going to be also notes, brainstorming, you know, whatever. What I love about the bullet journal is you can literally build it as you go along. And so that's what, so those are those 2. So those 2 are my main 2 planners. Okay. So the next planner I've got, and I found my, and it's a bit raggedy, and it's a bit scratched up and whatever, but I mean, I'm not really fussed about that, is I am on a, I need to get fit. I need to lose some weight. I need to get healthy. And so this planner, that is what this is about. So it's quite empty at the moment, but what I have in here is I already have a personal trainer, which I started with just before Christmas, and I have a dietitian, which I'm starting back with her on the 7th of January. So I'll be doing weekly weigh-ins, and then I'll be training with my trainer 3 times a week, and we'll see where we are by the end of the year. So what I've got in here, excuse me, is, and I could have printed it back to back, and my printer was giving me hassles and I just couldn't be bothered. So what I have here basically, and if I just, and I know I'm not supposed to open my rings like that, but it is what it is. So basically it runs like this. This side over here is a food tracker, so I'm going to track my breakfast, lunch and dinner. And sorry, I need to switch this alarm off, sorry about that. And then on this side, I've got my hydration tracker, I've got my steps tracker, my exercise tracker, a notes pages, a sleep tracker, which is really quite a major thing, because, you know, I do suffer with insomnia. I am sleeping a lot better than I used to, but I still am up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm basically up for the day. And then a habit tracker. So this will be sort of exercise, health related, you know, no sugar or no wheat or whatever the case is. So all I've done is I've printed out a couple of months worth of these trackers, and I'm going to start with those from the 4th of Jan. So this whole health kick of mine, or getting healthy kick of mine, it's not a kick, it's a plan project, that starts on the 4th of Jan. So that's next week Monday. So I've got the weekly planner. Then I've got my dietitian, and she has it's an eating plan that she's given me, and my food list, and my in other words my shopping list. And then she has the in-body assessments, where so every week when you go for your weigh-in, basically you're able to track, you know, where you're actually losing your weight. Are you losing it off your frame, of muscle, of fat, of water? And it's really a fantastic thing, because you can lose weight on the scale, but it doesn't really give you an accurate picture of exactly where your weight is coming off or where you're picking it up on. So that's section is there for my dietitian reports. Then I've got recipes here. We've got a lady at our church. She's actually our lead elder's wife, Lonkie Kingsley. She is the most amazing cook. Oh my goodness me. And she has a business called Easy Freezy, and what she does is she creates entire meals, and she freezes them, and then you buy them and you put them in your freezer, and then when you want to take it out, and it's like buying a ready meal that you've got to cook, but it's healthy. It's really, really healthy. And so just before Christmas, I thought I'm going to give it a go. I'm not a cooking kind of person. I cook for necessity, not out of the love for it. But I thought I'd give it a go. So we tried her mustard and rosemary wraps, her balsamic chicken with tomato and mushroom, and her beef stew. And I also took her smoothie mixes, and I took her cookie mix, that she put them in her oatmeal cookies. And let me tell you, if you guys live on the East Rand, I could not believe how affordable it was, and I have 6 adults in my house, so I obviously bought the large meals. There was more than enough, but delicious, absolutely delicious. Probably the best beef stew I've ever had in my life. She gives you, with it comes this sort of serving suggestions and how to cook it, basically. So you, if, like for example, the beef stew, you've got to do it in a slow cooker. So you defrost it overnight, add 2 cups of water, you cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours, and in the last 40 minutes you add some cornstarch to thicken the sauce, and that's basically it. The balsamic chicken was you do it on the stovetop. So you defrost the chicken first, you fry the chicken in the pot, then you add the frozen ingredients. So there's 2 packs with that. You cook it and you serve it with pasta or with salad. We had it with pasta. It was amazing. Sorry about that alarm going off. It's my neighbor. Hope everything's okay. So this is for, I call it recipes, but basically this is for Leilani's easy freezy meals, which we will be utilizing. And value for money, people, let me tell you, my friends, fantastically amazing value for money. We had all these meals, plus the smoothie mixes, plus the cookie mix, all that. I think I paid $700, honestly, not a word of a lie. So I am going to get from her, I don't know if I'll link it straight away, because I'm not sure if she's got a Facebook page or whatever, because like I say, she's a friend of mine, but I will link her below somehow. And then I've just got note pages. So that is the health and wellness tracker, planner, sorry. And then one of the decisions that I've made as well, so my primary focuses for 2021 in a business sense will be Gummy Line Plans, which will be my YouTube channel, and my online store will be For the Love of Planning, which is our planner subscription box, and I'm Anique Health and Beauty, which is direct selling, network marketing, products that they're turning 50. They're the same age as me. I'm turning 50 next year. They're turning 50 next year. Marianne, Marianne Chameses, the Bloem Alpha, she and I have become very good friends over Zoom, over a shared love of planning and functional planning and things like that. And I quizzed her. I really quizzed her on Anique, and you know, I've always loved direct selling. I think it's a fantastic way of making extra income. And I decided that I am going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go. And I'm going to give it a real good go as well. And I probably have got the best chance of success with it, because I will be mentored by Marianne, who is one of the most successful people I've ever met in my entire life in the field of direct selling. She is amazing. She is a powerhouse. And so this is my Anique planner, basically. So I've got in here just their sales, what do you call it, like the specials brochure, product information, price lists, and then I've also just put in a section which is obviously empty at the moment because I haven't really started yet, which is where I'm going to record my monthly sales. And then I'm also going to build a team, because there are a lot of people out there who need to make some extra cash, and so you never know. So I just thought I'd put it in there. And then I've got note pages, and I'm obviously using, or not obviously, I'm using a classic Happy Planner system. I'm using the dashboards from my homebody planner that I had this year, and then all I've done is I've just put in my own stickers on and made my own dividers. And then I've got filler paper, which is from the Happy Planner here. But that's basically, and the cover is Happy Planner. The rest of it is all that I've gotten from Anique. They've got quite an amazing online platform for their consultants that you can go in and have a look and download special offers and tools and whatever like that. So that's for Anique. So that's for Anique. All right. Okay, so that is it for the planners. Then I just want to show you very quickly, and I did my video on my Lamika and this planner a couple of days ago, and this is my Bible study, Bible journaling kind of scripture writing planner or journal. And so I already started. I started it from today. So this morning I wrote in today's word of the day, which is Psalm 34, 4-5. And then I set some goals, in terms of my faith and my walk with the Lord. I set some goals, things I want to do, and important dates. And I know that I said that I would never color in, and then I sat doodling with my pen this morning, just with my red and the blue, and I thought, and it was just such a nice color in. So like Marianne has said before in her videos, never say never. You never say never, because you just don't know. So that one is for Bible study and for Bible journaling, my daily quiet time and that sort of thing. Then I have another Lonkie Props for Dots, my beautiful, my utterly, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful pink TN, my leather TN. And I am a leather sniffer of note. And this is my war binder, my faith journal. It's got various different names. So basically, the one book I do scripture writing. This I write prayers. I've moved my sticky notes out of my file, and I've put them in here. And this is an insert that I got from IvyTree Studio, so I will link that down below as well. And it fits there perfectly. Sermon notes. And my journal that I got from Nomsa when we met for the first time. So that's my sort of faith junk journal-y kind of thing. So that is my war binder. And then the last two things I want to show you is my journals. So this is, it's actually from our Alice in Wonderland for the Love of Planning, our planner subscription box. And it's actually a reject. And so I scored because Lonkie accidentally glued the pocket closed, so we couldn't send it out. So I decided to, well, I asked her, I said, what must I do with it? She said, chuck it. I said, can I keep it? She said, yes. So I kept it, and what I've done is, and I haven't really started in here yet, but what I've done is I've used a lot from the planner subscription box. And I've got my Alice journal and my, so this is basically going to be like a mini art journal for me. And it's pure indulgence. It's just going to be pure indulgence. Oh, and then this is going to be almost like a photo journal. And I started off with my 3 dogs that passed away this year. Oh, sorry. It really gets me. It still gets me. And I found these pictures and I printed them on my sprocket. And we lost Chummy and we lost Amy and we lost Fatty this year. So this is just a page dedicated to them. Sorry. So this is going to be my, and then in this back sleeve over here, I actually have put stickers and some die cuts and little packets and whatever. And then I have just this fine calligraphy marker. I'm not a calligraphy writer, but it does make me write really, really nicely. So that's my mini art journal. And then we have my magazine journal, which I have done a video on before, but it has evolved. And it has, I'm just giving you a very quick flip through. I love this. I love journaling in this. I've got my pockets in here. I've got water slide decals and just basically journaling and little pockets and prayers and whatever. So whatever I feel like writing, it doesn't really matter. This goes in here, and then I also put in just collage, my collage and pictures that make me smile. There's another prayer that I wrote in, and I love the fact that I don't have to do this chronologically. So long as I date it, it's fine. So for example, these came, most of my articles and pictures and things like that come from the Ideas magazine. So this was the Christmas to-do list, which I loved, and then I've got this is writing note paper that I put in as well. These are journaling cards that I got from Jean from Secretaire. and I still need to write on those. So what I love to do is when I feel like being creative and not journaling, then I'll stick things in and collage and build the papers up as I go along. And then when I feel like journaling, I go back and I find the spots that I've left open for journaling, and I go in and I journal. So it's just, and I've still got half the magazine still to, and this is the Women's Health Mindfulness Manual, which I completely repurposed. There's the avocado dyed paper, avocado skin dyed paper. This is just normal printer paper, but it's colored paper. I forget the color, name peach I think. My black paper that I love to write with my Uniball. This is a spread that I need to actually complete, and it is a mood tracker for December, and I made it look like Christmas lights or baubles, Christmas baubles or whatever. So I need to just go in and fill that up. This one is the page that I did for the love of planning, and I put all our mascots in here. So Lonkie and Jeenah, myself and Antonet, and then Antonet's daughter, Kitty Cat. I just love her. I wanted it in there. I like our little mascot as well. And then I just put some little hashtags, and we founded for the love of planning on the 26th of September 2020. So we are maybe 2-3 months old, and you guys have been amazing. Those of you who supported us, I really appreciate it. These are pages I did for Christmas. So when I get my my sprocket paper, which I'm hoping to get soon, then I'm going to print Christmas pictures from this Christmas, and they will be stuck on the pages. So I prepared the pages beforehand. So that's my journal. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, hey? And it's a lot. I know it seems like a lot, but I do have purpose for everything. So I'm just going to stack all this up here somehow. So I do have purpose for everything, and everything has a purpose, and I'm hoping that I'm going to do something completely different this year to what I normally do, and actually stick to the plans. And this, yeah, this is it. My planner and journal lineup for 2021. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have anything that you want some clarification on, or you want more information on, please comment down below. Please like, please subscribe. I appreciate you all so much, and I wish you a very happy, a very safe, and a very blessed new year. I will see you in my next video. Bye.